it's not that far below.
Yeah, he's a dominant play. He's a game changer, as much as you can be.
Small lineup now. Well, I thought Demorian Williams would be in. He's not in. He went back out, but a small lineup for Texas Tech right now. So now here's what you got. You press. Oh, little contact right there.
And Rice is trying to go inbound the ball.
Yeah.
Hop Isaacs thought he was cutting to the ball and was guarding him.
No big deal. They smiled. Hey, press, trap, and then foul.
Rice thought about the home run pass. Instead, it's into Hunter. And that's the guy that you don't want shooting free throws. If you are Texas Tech, Serge-Avari Rice splits the defense. They tried to foul him, and now he's dribbling the clock down. Finally,
how about that?
Banner commits his fourth. It looked like they were trying to grab Rice at midcourt, and he went right through the contact. And now he's dribbling the clock down. Finally,
how about that?
Banner commits his fourth. Looked like they were trying to grab Rice at midcourt, and he went right through the contact, and the officials set play on.
What an addition. You know, we talk about transfers and the portal, and they found this kid at New Mexico State. His coach, Chris Jans, went to Mississippi State, wasn't highly recruited out of Houston, and what an impact. Probably, I would say, and I've got to think about this quickly, but as good a sixth man as there is in the Big 12 right now. And you know how you can tell? Because he's on the court at the end of games.
For this reason.
Yeah.
88% at the line. So Texas Tech fouled the last of the five guys on the floor for the Horns that you would want to foul. It's a 5-point game. And now with timeouts to spare, why not spend them if you're Rodney Terry? Our player of the game, brought to you by Phillips 66, and 19 points. Why not for Marcus Carr?
No surprise. His fifth year, started his career at Pitt, 2 years at Minnesota, and in his second year for Rodney Terry, outstanding. He's been good all year. Remember, they got him a lot of rest early in the second half, and he certainly has all the energy he needs to hopefully finish this game out. He's had a really good season. Last year, Bob, he carried too much weight on his shoulders. He was the only ball handler. You know, they had Andrew Jones, they had Courtney Ramey. But this year with Tyrese Hunter, with Jabari Rice, he's really found his niche. He is their best player.
Harmon. They need a three. He'll try one. Got it!
Man, great defense. Now you got to foul quickly.
No timeouts left. And a foul called on Isaacs before Timmy Allen even had to throw it in.
Now, if you're Texas Tech right now, you're hoping. Take a look. This is a tough shot. Marcus Carr, who switches out? Hunter, plenty of room. Now, this is good defense. Nothing you can do about it. You now hope that he misses both. There's a good chance he won't. Okay? If it's a two-possession game, push it up quickly and get the easy two. If it's a one possession, it changes things. He's probably not going to miss the second.
Yeah, Isaacs did not want to commit that foul.
That's right.
You don't want to commit the foul on Rice before he even has the basketball. An 88% free throw shooter.
If it's a miss, you still don't need a three unless it's wide open.
And he's got both again.
Okay, now, get set. Don't throw it in right away. Where's your guard? We need a guard. Throw it back to him.
Harmon. In the posts for two. Yes.
Yep, now you foul. Set it up. Now you can't wait. You have to foul immediately.
And they foul again the wrong guy. But you have no choice at this point with 5.9 seconds to go. And credit Texas, they keep executing and getting the ball in the hands of the right player.
They do, but 88% means a guy misses once out of 10 times. And if you're Texas Tech...
You didn't think about that for a second.
I
like it.
I was going to say 8 or 9. I was close. But now you hope that it's the one time he misses one. See, I always like to have at least one white jersey on the free throw line.
He already missed one earlier.
Okay, well, that's it then. He's Yep. See, I always wanted one white jersey on the free throw. That's okay. Watch Timmy Allen. That's good. Now, Timmy, don't move. Don't go anywhere. I always felt that I didn't want my shooter on an island in a sea of red jerseys. I wanted that teammate there for support. You know, like a like a service dog. I guess. Everything's gonna be okay, Jabari. Timmy Allen standing right here with you.
Jabari hasn't had a problem without Timmy Allen's help these last couple of trips to the free throw line.
Now, the seriousness here, Bob, if there's a miss, you got to go, and if you're Texas, do you foul? There it is. Get it to the guard.
And there's Timmy Allen immediately committing a foul and not even allowing a trip up the floor for Texas Tech.
I think that's a little too soon, okay? I get the idea. We always wanted a foul under 5, and he did. But from where the rebound was, I think you could have given him a bounce or two and taken one more second off the clock.
Jalen Tyson working on a double-double, 11 points and 14 rebounds, a career high in rebounds.
Okay, now, if you're Texas Tech, you make the first.
Is it too early to intentionally miss the second?
No, you're going to miss it. He's going to miss it. Now, all the bigs are going to go in now. You could foul here, but I think they're going to miss it. Now, what we used to do, Bob, we used to tell our shooter to aim for the side of the square. See that square up on the block? If you can get me a shot of the square, guys. We want to aim for either the right or left side of the square. You know, that up and down. What do you call that? Horizontal or vertical?
It's the vertical
right
line of
here.
The square. There you go.
That's where you're aiming to miss it on the rim so that it takes a funny bounce. You have to practice missing this. There it is.
Carr got the easy rebound.
Yep. They didn't swarm that side, and when he missed it, there was no red jerseys. And that's what Mark is telling him. See, watch now. There's the shot. See, what Fardaws has to do is he's got to circle over the top of O'Banner on the other side, and it's too late.
I was going to say, as O'Banner cut through the lane, it's almost like a broken play in football where you send your offensive line to the left and then you accidentally go right, and the running back looks back at the quarterback after he gets waffled.
You're exactly right.
The quarterback goes, wait a minute, we were running the play to the left. It's almost as if all of the Texas Tech players were expecting the intentional miss left.
Yes.
They cut that way and he missed right.
Well, we used to practice those guys Xing inside so that we swarm that side, but they didn't. Now, they still are going to get 3 dribbles at least if it's a one-possession game, and that means Carr's got to miss at least one of these.
Well, Carr's an 81% free throw shooter. And this is the automatic 2 as we have reached the 10-foul limit for both teams.
Okay, now, I almost would, here's what you got. There's got to be a guard somewhere that's going to get this ball on a miss or make. And you got, Bob, you've heard me say this before, if it's a clean pass in to the guards, you have at least and probably 4 dribbles, but you have to catch it on your way to the basket.
And again, the question will be, will Texas immediately foul? It is a 3-point lead.
All right.
Here's the timeout called by Rodney Terry to set things up defensively. And the last time we were in this spot with 4+ seconds to go, the moment the ball came off the rim, immediately Timmy Allen gave a foul.
That's exactly right. So if you know that, and you know they're going to foul you in the backcourt, then this is where you run the UB Brown home run play. Okay, and what do we mean by that? You know they're fouling in the backcourt, so you throw it down the floor to a big guy, and sometimes, remember Christian Laettner, he ran up from the baseline to the top of the key, and that big guy can catch it. 3 shooters run from midcourt to the 3-point line, and the guy who catches, the big guy catches it, he finds somebody who's open. If you throw it in the full court, they're going to foul more than likely.
So you always talk about the number of dribbles you've got. If you throw it that far, 3.8 seconds is an eternity to execute that play.
And you're taking your chance that it's got to be a clean catch, which is hard. If you know they're fouling in the backcourt, then what you want to do is maybe think about throwing the home run ball and the catch and pass, what we call like a hook and ladder. And if you the home run play.
Harmon will throw it in, and Amac right now stands halfway between the top of the three-point arc and midcourt. He looks like that big target you're talking about.
Yeah.
That question will be, will Texas immediately foul? It's a three-point lead.
All right.
Here's the timeout called by Rodney Terry to set the...
Isaacs down by Mark Adams. Here comes Isaacs.
Harmon gets it into a banner. Back to Harmon. There's the foul.
What I don't like about that, and there's a lot of ways to do this. Now, you make the free throw and you miss again, right? And then you try to get the tip. Definitely could work. The odds are against you. I would have thrown it down the court. Home run play is something we practice, but it's a long odds either way.
Well, as you said a moment ago, the moment Timmy Allen gave that foul, right, the cat's out of the bag as to what Texas is going to do.
That's right.
So you knew if you threw the ball in the backcourt, you were getting fouled. It's almost like Mark Adams kind of signing up for this situation. And that's what you need on the front end is Harmon to make that first free throw.
Now, guys in the truck, keep the shot right here. If we can get the high angle camera one, I want to just show you what we can do before the free throw comes in. These guys right here have got an X inside on the miss.
There's the miss. It's tapped. Carr has it. And Texas will hang on and complete another come-from-behind win here at home. It was an 18-point comeback in their last home game against TCU. A 12-point comeback tonight against a very game Texas Tech team. For Fran Fraschilla and our entire crew, I'm Bob Wischusen. A Texas win, so long from Austin. Time for Top Rank Boxing. Here's Joe Tessitore.
Esto es SportsCenter.
La bienvenida a esta edición de SportsCenter, Sergio Dip y Michel con ustedes. Un sábado con muchísima actividad, el regreso de algunos mexicanos en el fútbol de Europa y el América que se presentó en la casa del Toluca. Sergio, ¿cómo estás? Buenas noches.
Michel, un gusto, todo bien, buenas noches. El América en Toluca,
Sí.
y el Cruz Azul recibiendo a los Rayados en el Estadio Azteca. No ha sido un buen sábado para estos dos grandes. Bienvenidos. Y es que ha terminado ya el duelo de las Águilas en el Nemesio 10. De los últimos 3 partidos del América en la Bombonera, 0 victorias. Y de pronto al minuto 7, atento, y definía así el Toluca. 1-0 al frente. Posteriormente vendría esto al 16 entre Martín y Rodríguez. Era el 1-1. Al 23 lo intentarían nuevamente los locales, y qué golazo. Pisaba el área Orrantia y definía de esta forma. Así que volvían a tomar la ventaja los de Nacho Ambriz. Y al 29, Oscar Jiménez listo para atajar. El nuevo portero titular del América ha sido figura en semana 1 y semana 2. Así que tras los tantos de González y Orrantia lo ganaban los mexiquenses, y otra vez Jiménez. No extrañan a Memo Ochoa, ¿de acuerdo? Iban al VAR y decían penal. Y Martín a cobrar, y parte interna, pierna derecha al ángulo. Engañaba a Volpi 2-2, y luego la derecha y por encima de Roger. Mientras Cebao se queda, la mandó a la tribuna. Quédense con nosotros porque tendremos reacciones. 2-2 y luego la derecha y por encima de Roger. Mientras Cebao se queda, la mandó de América.
Viendo a Rayados, 2 victorias. Fue a Grecia y así anota con la máquina. 1-0 ganaba Cruz Azul. Golazo de Uriel Antuna al 42. Servicio filtrado de Alfonso González, Gallardo y después Funes Mori, que dejaba pasar, y Berterame para empujar la pelota y poner empate 1-1, Cruz Azul y Rayados en la cancha del Azteca. Segundo tiempo al 50, Rodrigo Aguirre en el servicio y Rogelio Funes Mori de derecha, de primera y adentro. Rayados ganaba 2-1 en el Azteca, le estaba dando la vuelta al partido. Después Poncho González y Berterame le pegaba. ¡Qué golazo este para Top 10 de Sports Center! Rayados ganaba 3-1 al 80. Rivero y Escobar, y en su intento por despejar, Berterame la mandaba al fondo de propia meta, autogol. Y Cruz Azul perdía 3-2 y sobre el final al 92 Jordan Silva mandaba su remate desviado. La máquina perdió en casa frente a Rayados. Reacciones.
El equipo, repito, tuvo una buena participación.